Have you ever been in a situation where you needed quick access to your firearm while in your vehicle? Or perhaps maybe you just need a storage solution. You go to bend your leg and your firearm's poking into your side. You want to be able to take that firearm off of you and put it somewhere, not in the glove box, because obviously you want something that is easily accessible in case of an emergency. So what I want to show you guys is this sweet holster that I just got from wethepeople.com, and you can mount it to the inside of your vehicle with these little screw holes. And then whenever you get in your vehicle, instead of pulling your gun out and putting it into the glove box, just take it, slide it in that way, and then it clicks in like that. And anytime you want to release it, you just hit this little button and pull it straight back out. As we all know, having a loose firearm in the vehicle can be dangerous. You don't want that thing rattling around, and I think I've got a good spot to mount this thing where it's not going to get in the way, it's going to be easily accessible, and it's going to be secure. Now, before we get started, I just want to touch on the tools that you're going to need. Drill with an 8-inch drill bit, a marking pen. I've got dark plastic in there, so that's why I'm using a silver Sharpie, and a good old-fashioned screwdriver. Next, you're going to test out where exactly in the vehicle do you want to mount this. So some people like to mount it directly under the steering wheel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mount it right here where it's out of the way. It's easily accessible, which is very important, and it's secure. So no one else is getting to this but me while I'm in the vehicle. I like it being close to the cup holder, because when I get in here, my leg's not going to be banging up against it. Now, if you can see here, this is exactly where I'll be mounting my pistol. Any further forward, I feel like my shin's going to be bumping into it, and I can't really go much further back. So I'll be doing it right about here where my cup holder is. Now that I've got it exactly where I want it, what I'm doing is I'm going to mount it with the top edge, just barely rubbing the top edge of this surface. And now I can just go ahead and mark it. I'm going to drill my bottom holes first. And I'll go ahead and throw the screws in the bottom. We'll drill the top holes with it already installed halfway. I'm choosing to mount it with the button facing me, and I'll show you guys later why I'm doing that. We'll go ahead and get our screws put in. Once you get all 4 screws in there, it's going to be super solid up against this plastic. Okay, so we'll go ahead and drill our final 2 holes. Now, it's important that you don't over tighten these screws, because it is just plastic and you will strip the plastic material. So here's the final tester. Look at that. Super solid. That sucker's not going anywhere. This is what I love about this, is that I have easy access whenever I want to leave the vehicle. What I do is I take my middle finger, I push this button right here to release, and then you turn it towards you and you can go. It's fast, it's safe, it's effective, and it's secure. And that's what I love about this. It feels like a pretty beefy product, and it's not going to break down very quickly. Just so you guys can get an idea of what's going on from another angle, this is it right next to my cup holder. Whenever I leave the vehicle, what I do is I will put my middle finger right on this little release here, and I'll grab it, and then I'll twist it towards me, and I'm ready to go. Whenever I go to put it back on, I basically just have it angled towards me, pop it on there, and it clicks right in. Super sturdy product from We the People. I love it. I'll probably get some more for my family. I'm gonna hit them up and see if maybe I can do some more product reviews. The big takeaways on this is that We the People makes a great product. It's good quality, fast shipping. I think it's a pretty small company. I think they're out of Vegas. If I did need customer support, they would be right on it. Honestly, they look like a solid company. The product itself, pretty good quality. Like I said, the plastic seems super sturdy. The holster, it has a good feel. It's comfortable. It's lightweight. Plus, it's got a cool design. I picked one out with a topographic design. If you have any questions or concerns, you can just email them. They do have holsters for all variations of pistols. I was looking at their catalog, right hand, left handed carry, which I thought was pretty cool. So, whenever you order your product, be specific about whether you want a left or a right handed pistol mount. Now, that will affect how you're going to mount it in the vehicle. So, do your research, figure out what you're into, what's going to work best for you, and just pull the trigger. Just get it. I mean, it's an awesome product. It was something like 40 bucks. I'll post a link in the comments to the product itself. Be aware of what you're mounting it to. Check behind it. Make sure there's no wires back there that whenever you go to drill, you're going to poke through a wire or anything like that. If you guys have any questions, just leave a comment or you can email me. No question is too stupid, especially when it comes to this kind of stuff. You want to follow the law in your particular state and you want to keep things safe. So I would suggest you guys do further exploration on gun safety and firearm regulations in your area because we don't want anybody getting in trouble. So as you know, I live in the state of Texas and the gun laws around carrying a pistol in your vehicle are very simple. You are allowed to keep a concealed firearm in your vehicle under three stipulations. So, one is legal possession. You must not be prohibited by law, federally or by the state, to carry a firearm. Number two is you must not be involved in criminal activity. Anything besides a Class C misdemeanor, it's a no go. And three is concealment. The firearm should not be in plain view unless it is in a holster, which is what we're talking about today. I hope you guys got something out of this. And if you did, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll keep making more stuff like this.